family. If you're in or near Columbia, South Carolina, you've got to visit the House of Hathor, located at 6319 North Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday, it's your one-stop shop for African clothing, African masks, natural soaps, incense, candles, jewelry, and more. Plus, they've got a beautiful event space. Owned and operated by Baba Rutaski and Mama Nekterma Canute. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the culture. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the movement. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the people.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to the House of Hathor's Libation, Liberation Lifestyle Ceremony, where we come to you with the message from our ancestors that will continue to bring forth our truth, that it will continue to identify our design that is within us, that the voice that we continue to use as a tool to manifest, to generate, to reflect and project our thoughts, words, and our actions continues to be the example of what the ancestors have given unto us. And that their great energy, spirit, and soul, as we venerate them, honor them, and acknowledge their existence within our lives, that we sustain and that we are able to maintain a way of life that is a true example of the great energy, spirit, and soul that dwells within us. So let us bring the ancestors involved this day. Let them continue to enhance, increase, and enrich us as their true altars, temples, and vessels. We call upon our ancestors far and near, fathers and mothers of our fathers, mothers and fathers of our mothers, to bear witness to all that we have done. And it is by your example that you continue to inspire us towards reclaiming our ancestral minds, regenerating our ancestral spirit, liberating our families, our homes, and our communities, and restoring our greatness as a people. We pour libation to bring into our midst your venerable ancestral spirit, radiating your great wisdom, your courage, your dedication, and your unyielding commitment to victory by any means necessary. It is in honor of our Creator, our great ancestor of all ancestors, our mothers and fathers, our sisters and our brothers, our children and their children, our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, our aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and elders of the community, that we pour this libation in your honor, in the honor of our Creator, our great ancestor of all ancestors, and the various manifestations of the Creative Spirit. We pour libation. Ashe. For our esteemed ancestors, who laid the foundation for human civilization, and who provides the wisdom to which we live and the models by which our lives are guided, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors, who suffered the atrocities and the horrors of our Ma'afa, but yet demonstrated the victorious power of the ancestral spirit by maintaining their dignity no matter the cost, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors, who survived and made it possible for us to be here today, that we continue the fight of our ancestral liberation and our vindication, we pour libation. Ashe. And finally, for our children and their children and future generations of our ancestors to come, that they too in their time will vindicate our race from all adversaries, and that they will continue to imprint upon the world the great genius of our ancestral humanity, we pour libation. Ashe. May your venerable spirit engulf this occasion to reaffirm our ancestral canity. It is done. Our great ancestor of all ancestors is satisfied. Ashe. 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 Dua Neter. So we say peace and power, Hotep to you all this day, my brothers and sisters, as we continue to live, as we continue to love, and as we continue to learn our way through the spirit, through the energy, and through the souls of our ancestors, that we continue to bring forth the voice that has been given to us. You see, this voice that we're speaking about today, we are talking about the voice of resonance, the voice of vibration, the voice of sustainability and maintainability. This voice that we have, it resonates within us. It is a deep connection. It is an interconnection to our ancestors. And as we continue to use our voice, The voice that is interconnected, interrelated, and interacting and interdependent with our ancestors, that we are better able to sustain and maintain the way of life that they have given to us. All we have to do is use the voice that has been given to us, because the breath of life is associated with it. The breath of life is what the great ancestor of all ancestors. It is what that ancestor gave to us. And that we can continue to interconnect with our ancestors with our voice. That is the tool that we use. That is the instrument that we use to connect with them. That we can speak to them. That we can say out loud that our vision, our envision, that our interconnectedness, that our commitment, that our admittment, when we admit to our ancestors and when we commit to our ancestors with our voice, that they can recognize the vibration in that voice to know our commitment to them. That when we admit to our ancestors that we still need them and that we still want them, that we still are determined our self-worth through them, when they hear that resonance in our voice, when they hear the vibration in our voice, that they know our truth, they know our commitment, they know that we are admitting to them, and that they know that we are submitting ourselves to them through the voice of our existence. Because the breath of life that gives us the energy, that the spirit is within that breath of life, it is the support system for the voice. And the voice is the only instrument that we have that associates ourselves with our ancestors. So we have to make sure that when we're speaking, when we're using this voice, that there is an energy, there is a spirit, and that there is a soul that's associated with it. So we have to be very careful in what we're speaking, not only on ourselves or to ourselves, but what we are speaking with other people. Because we can cast spells not only on ourselves, but on others based on our intentions and our purpose for using this instrument that our ancestors have given to us. Because the energy that is associated with it, that means that the inner God, that energy that you have within yourself, it can perpetuate any and everything that you are committing yourself to through your intentions. So we have to make sure that we're using it for what it is that it is designed to be used for, and not just happenstance, not just to use it for speaking, but it is to be used to manifest. It is to be used to generate. It is to be used to create. It is to be used to build our reality in this time. Our voice is the second thing that we use, because your thoughts is the first thing, because your thoughts perpetuates what the voice is going to demand or command. And when we use our voice, our actions follow our voice. So it is our thoughts, our voice, or our words and our actions that the ancestors are holding us accountable to. So as you speak, so shall your actions become. And we want to become the best inversion of ourselves, so that the version that we project, it is a true existence that other people are seeing within us. So it is about the voice today, the vibration, the resonance, the facts, the truth of our existence, that we want to make sure that we're always thinking and we're always speaking onto ourselves, so that we can be a true version of our ancestors, the best examples of our ancestors, because we are the temple of their existence. We are the altar of their spirit, and we are the vessel of their soul. So we say peace and power to you all this day, my brothers and sisters. Let us continue to live. Let us continue to love. Let us continue to learn through the experiences that life and nature continues to bring to us. Because life and nature has always been and will always be the true brothers and sisters of our existence, because it does not live without us and we cannot live without it. Peace and power to you all. We leave you with this cleansing prayer this day, that we may continue to be absolved, that we may be able to be cleansed of any energies that we receive that is not of our own. Peace and power to you all, and ashe to our ancestors. O great ancestor of all ancestors, we call upon you this day that you will cleanse us of all negative energies that surrounds us, that you will break all work of negative magic that is against us, that you will take away from us all envy, evil, bad luck, and invincible enemies, and that you will bring protection, peace, and prosperity into our lives, into the lives of our children, our children's children, and our children's children's children, into the lives of our families, our homes, and our communities. We now lovingly and peacefully retrieve our energy from all that we have communicated with. We send them their energy back and any energy or energies attached to them. We now cleanse, clear, close, and lock all gates, portals, and access points in the spirit of our ancestors and in the spirit and in the energy of our Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors. Ashe, 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 Ashe.